So instead of breaking down the preseason games that have happened, and that will happen, because the ones that will happen, which is just the one against the Antelopes, is not going to be much there to break down. But something I noticed in the Golden State game versus the Mercury is that people don't set screens well. And it's not something that I just noticed or that is brand new. It's been happening for years. But it's something that always grinds my gears because it leads into something else that I've seen. So when you set a screen and it's not a slip screen, you're not, presenting screen and then slipping and diving down towards the basket, and then they dump it down to you or whatever. It is presenting a pick, which means my intention is to block this person from pursuing you for a split second at best. As long as I set a solid one. I'm not trying to take them off their feet and all that other stuff, but some people are solid enough to do that, like Brittany Griner did to Sonia Citron, right? Well, players are still playing as if they're setting a set screen, and so because of that, the defender is now still, they were never hindered. They were just, you kind of deterred them a little bit, and they're coming around the screen to get to the player. And if that player uses a lot of screens and things, which I see for most people that don't create separation well, then they're up on them, and that screen was never going to help in the beginning or in the first place. What I've seen, though, when you see these screens set, is that these are leading into three-point shots because a lot of the teams are starting to shoot more. Their whole offenses are around it. Other people are shooting more than they have and things like that. So if you're not Brittany Griner, where you can shoot over everybody, or you don't have a quick release or whatever the case may be, your shot is getting blocked. So I've seen 5 people get their shot blocked. I'm super surprised that Maddie Seegers doesn't, because she has that hitch in hers. But I've seen people that have a hitch or slow release get blocked on the three-point shot. A lot of the times it's a pass, but some of the times it's coming off that screen and they never separated the defender. So now the defender that I tried to escape is over me, and I'm pulling this three and it's getting blocked. So a part of that to me is knowing your personnel and knowing your area and your surroundings. So if I know that person, like, it's a lot to take in. So if I know that person's coming, and they can cover ground quick, I'm pump faking because I already know they're on me. So I'm pump faking and I'm coming down jab step, not necessarily jab step, but like escape dribble to the left or to the right, depending on which way I need to go. So if the screen's set over there, then I'm creating space, laterally, to get and pull up, because I know they can cover that gap pretty good. If I'm still a slow shooter, then what I want to do is, okay, we need to kill this, like in football, kill, give me a give and go. As long as you got that chemistry and this is in your playbook, give and go quick, run even farther or, to another spot, and then get me here so I can take my time to hit that slow three-point shot, or, my hitch or whatever the case may be, so I'm not blocked. But I'm not seeing a lot of that. A lot of it is really just, oh no, they're coming. Hopefully I can get it off over the top of them. So if anything, I would love to see more of that implemented. I know the step back is pretty and it's nice and everything like that, but I want to see more escape dribbles laterally, left and right. And I want to see better screens, because it's a game. It's part of the game, and what makes the game amazing when people actually take the time to do the specifics, not your getting into your bag work and things like that, because I shouldn't have to get into my bag. If you set a great screen, and I'm not worried about loud, if I got a slow shot or whatever, I'm just getting it up, But because of that, like I said, when a lot of players, they're either, and I don't believe a player is too small. If you can present yourself wide enough and set a legal screen, you're giving me at least 1 second, 1.5 seconds to get this shot off. Now, granted, some of these players probably need to work on the quickness of their shots, and maybe that's an off-season thing, and just changing their shots just a little bit. But there's ways to go around fixing your shot, especially when you're a good shooter. So maybe I need to pay attention to see if some of these shooters that are getting blocked are good shooters, or if they're players that are actually being called upon to shoot more without being used to shooting more, because that would make more sense. It's just like, oh, it was a great shooter. It's going to be like, I'm aware at all times, I've given myself space. They usually have an escape dribble, or they're going to pump fake and give it away, and then the play breaks down into something else and you move offenses and whatnot. But yeah, that's been really bothering me. So I decided not to break down any other games, and I tried to keep it short. But hey, I love the game, and I hope you do too.